Hello everyone and welcome back to AutomaTitan Cracks One Out. I am AutomaTitan and today we are going to be cracking one out with Wizard of Legend. Now, Wizard of Legend is another roguelite game, much like Slay the Spire and Nuclear Throne. However, unlike those two games, today we're playing as a wizard who is going through something called the Chaos Trials, and we have a wide variety of magic that we can choose. Now, I'm quite fond of the electric basic attack and this little AoE here, but I recently unlocked some nice magic, which is this and this. The dash is mostly utility, however, with the little gust of wind, it can do a little bit of damage. So, let's get into the main part of the game, the Chaos Trials. So, during the Chaos Trials, you are primarily going through many dungeons, getting to the end and fighting a boss. Once you have got to the third level on each section, you will be fighting the main dude of that area. As we are in the fire section, we are going to be fighting the fire boss, which of the three, the earth boss, the ice boss and the fire boss is my least favourite. Although I have never really fought all three bosses in one run. The furthest I've ever got is 3-2. And I'm hoping that today, in this video, we can get to 3-3 and fight all three of the bosses in this one run. You may be wondering why I have the map unlocked. That's because with this game you can choose what relic you start out with. And as a direct result of that, I have chosen to start out with the map, which pretty much gives me the easiest way to get to the boss each and every time. It's a little bit overpowered, really. And the Grand Summoner is the first mini-boss of this video. Now, the Grand Summoner is easily my least favourite mini-boss, just down to the fact that she summons quite a lot of dudes, and I'm not that good at dodging. Right, go for this, go for a nice bit of AoE. I really don't want to get shot by the mages or the things that the mages have summoned. Right, I've got my ult now, which is just a charged up version of my earth power. Right, you're stunned, and she's dead. Depending on the amount of gold that we have, I generally like to go to the shop at the end of killing the mini-boss, but sometimes I'll just rush to the next level. Okay, so these are cursed relics. These are relics that come with a double-edged sword. So, you see with the cauliflower diadem or the infinity marble, they don't offer any drawbacks, and unfortunately I don't really know what any of these do, so we're going to go with the broken plague flask and see what it does. Enemy max health is lowered, I like that. Your health is also lowered. I'm not really a fan of that, but it's only 100, so I think I can live with that. Come on lads, you're going to die anyway and I'm going to stun you. Well, I didn't really stun you, but let's have a quick detour to the shop. This is a completely useless but also awesome relic. You just wear the horse hat and you look rather dashing. Okay, boss, let's see what you are going to be. You're going to be the Crash Knight. You shouldn't be too difficult to deal with. Just build up my signature and we should be good to go. Signature is built up. Now wait for the great opportunity. Right, you're going to move again, or do something. Come on, Crash Knight. And attack with the ult, and go for mass damage. There we go. The Crash Knight is down. And that was much easier than the previous mini-boss. Let's have a look at what we've got. We have the Resolute... I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, but it increases our resistance to fire-based attacks, which is going to be incredibly useful on the next floor. We also have the Aegis Charge, and that seems to be a nice defensive ability. One of the things I do like about this game is when you're about to fight a big boss like the Flame Emperor Seal, you do get a little bit of healing just before the fight. Kind of makes it fair. So, with the Flame Empress, she tends to do a few attacks and then do a little bit of taunting, which is probably not the best idea. Got a nice bit of 45 hits there, and I need to run away. Why did I even try that? That was a bad idea. And now she's calling down meteors. What is she, a Pokemon? Just keep dodging. Treat this like Dark Souls. The more you dodge, the more okay you will be. That was probably not a good idea, but she is now taunting and she will die relatively quickly. Never mind, she's still got a little bit in her. And signature, go for the electric AoE, and she's down. Yes, I am. Okay, the shop is... I could probably go to the Cursed Relics guy on my way to the boss, and I was not paying attention and got stabbed by the floor. Okay, merchant, what have you got for me? You've got grease boots, Tesla coil, I'm gonna go with a healing potion, and Tesla coil, which gives me more lightning damage, and seeing as two of my abilities are lightning, that is gonna do great. I like the large red button. I just want it because it's a big red button, and I have been followed by angry people. Sorry about this, merchant, even though you're really giving these away for free, which I can understand considering that they're cursed. Either way, I will be taking the big red button, which recover full health every time an exit portal is used. I like that. Oh, I don't like this anymore. I've made a huge mistake. Okay, so far so good. And now that we're about to use an exit portal, we are going to heal. Even though I'm not really a fan of that, we have 240 max health, down to... Either I've misunderstood the downside to this relic, or it's not done what it's meant to do, because I'm fairly certain that we had 240 health on the previous floor, and that is quite a distance away. Let's see what you've got for me. Don't really want any of this. Fleet Lancer, probably one of the easier bosses to... I say that and immediately get smashed. Note to self. Do not mention how easy a boss is until you have defeated it. That's the Fleet Lancer down. Let's see if we lose more max health this time. We also have... Okay, a longer dash. Okay, so it seems that I am not going to lose health every time I go through an exit portal. I have definitely misunderstood that relic. So, the Frost Queen, much like the Fire Empress, will do a couple of attacks, then a little bit of taunting, but unlike the Fire Empress, she doesn't move as much. In many ways, that makes her a more preferable boss to fight, but in some other ways it really doesn't. Go for my ult, do a decent chunk of... Holy shit, that did a lot! That did more damage than I was anticipating. Thank you, game, for putting the boss right near my spawn. Please do that on the next floor. Please let me get to the Earth dude. Right, Strafe Archer, I'm happy that I'm fighting you. You are definitely an easier boss than what I have encountered thus far. That was a bad plan, and I just completely ruined him with my signature. I need to get my ult. Or not. Be good to me, game. Give me another close boss fight. Give me another close boss fight. Okay. It's reasonable. It's not as close as last time, but we can make it. We should be able to make it. Oh no. The fact that we have longer dashes makes me a lot less confident about this. I can't even go around either. Damn it! Damn it! Who would have thought that longer dashes was actually a detriment more than a help? Couldn't really afford that damage. Could not really afford to take that damage. This is not good. So we just randomly teleport back to the spot. Oh, come on! How the fuck was that for? They would give me the mage. They would give me a mage for this fight. I hate mages. Despite the fact that I'm playing as one in Dark Souls 3 at the moment, I hate mages in this game. Do not take damage. Do not take damage and you will be fine. Then again, not taking damage is so much easier said than done. We are on 3-2. This is the furthest we have ever got. We can do this. Why did that do more damage to one of the main bosses than it does to you? Ult, come on, I need my ult. No, I don't. Atlas, you might be the Lord of Earth, but you're going down. I say that, and I immediately remember that you are an infuriating boss when you have low health. Having access to my ult would be fantastic, but unfortunately I can't have access to my ult right now, and he's doing non-stop attacks. You would flex now when you're sending that after me. I am getting completely ruined. I had a chance to attack him there, I didn't take it, and I'm about to die. I don't want to die, do not want to die. Shit. I've just missed my ult. Well played, Atlas. Well played. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of AutomaTitan Cracks One Out. I am AutomaTitan, this has been Wizard of Legend, and I will see you next time.